The Mongols came back, this time not with a fleet, but with an armada. Over 4,000 ships, more than 140,000 men. Two invasion forces from two directions. The Mongol Empire, at the height of its power, had one objective: crush Japan completely. But Japan had changed. The samurai had adapted. The wall at Hakata stood tall, and above them all, a storm was building, one not even Kublai Khan could command. In 1281, the Mongols launched their most ambitious invasion yet, a two-front attack. The Eastern Route Army, consisting of around 900 ships and 40,000 troops, sailed from Korea. The Southern Route Army, over 100,000 strong with more than 3,500 ships, departed from southern China. Their plan was to rendezvous at Iki and strike Hakata Bay together, overwhelming Japan with sheer numbers. But this coordination would prove their greatest weakness. The Eastern Route Army arrived first, reaching Hakata Bay in June 1281. But unlike 1274, they found no exposed villages or scattered defenders. They found a fortified coastline, organized samurai, and stone walls that stopped landings cold. The defenders launched night raids in small boats, boarding Mongol ships under cover of darkness, setting fires and killing crews. Samurai boarded Mongol vessels with grappling hooks and fought hand-to-hand on deck. These weren't scattered duels. This was coordinated guerrilla warfare at sea. The Mongols were forced to withdraw and wait offshore for reinforcements from the Southern Route Army. But the Southern Army was delayed. Bad weather, disease, and logistical nightmares plagued their journey, and Japan kept attacking. For over a month, the Eastern Mongol force lingered offshore, unable to make landfall. On the shore, the Genko-Barui Wall stretched the length of the bay. It blocked cavalry and forced any landing party into narrow kill zones. Arrows rained down. Samurai archers and Ashigaru spearmen waited behind every break in the stones. Shoni Kagasuke and other Kyushu commanders led rotating attacks from land and sea, wearing the Mongols down. The Japanese used small, fast boats, called sekibune, to swarm and harass the anchored fleet, burning ships with flaming arrows and ramming them with fire-laden rafts. It became a slow war of attrition. By mid-August, both Mongol forces had finally merged near Imari Bay. It was now or never. But nature had other plans. A massive typhoon struck the Mongol fleet with terrifying force, stronger than in 1274. Thousands of ships were smashed against rocks or capsized, soldiers drowned by the tens of thousands. Others were cut down as they crawled ashore. Contemporary accounts describe the sea filled with corpses and wreckage. Survivors who washed up on the beaches were hunted by local militias. It was annihilation. Nearly half the Mongol invasion force perished. The greatest naval assault in world history had ended in total failure. The Japanese called it kamikaze, the divine wind. They believed the gods had saved them, and in a way they had. But what truly turned the tide was years of preparation, the resilience of the samurai, and a coastline ready for war. The second Mongol invasion was the last time Kublai Khan would ever threaten Japan. Crushed by storms, sabotage, and stubborn resistance, the empire retreated into silence. But the echoes of that storm would shape the soul of a nation. In our final chapter, the myths, the memory, and the legacy of the Mongol invasions, from samurai folklore to modern games like Ghost of Tsushima. Subscribe and join us for the conclusion of this incredible story, or don't. Thanks for watching.